Hello again YouTube, Enzo back bringing you another video review, and today it is the turn of Transformers Combiner Wars Leader Class Ultra Magnus. And I just want to say a quick apology to my viewers and subscribers because it has been a while. Reason being is I haven't had time to do him properly, is because my wife and I are expecting our third child and things are just getting really hectic at the moment. He's due within a week, so I've just got some downtime now. It's about 11, 12 o'clock at night UK time, so everyone's in bed. I thought, crack on, get it done. This video is going to be in two parts. So the first part is going to be taking a look at Ultra Magnus, his articulation and comparison, stuff like that. And then the second video is going to be transformation from robot mode to vehicle mode. The reason I want to do it like this instead of doing one long video is because something's happened on my laptop or YouTube. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I cannot load videos longer than 50 minutes. I know I've done it in the past, but the last couple of times I've tried to do videos and upload them, they've run maybe 18, 20 minutes long, and they just refuse to upload. So I'm going to keep this to just under 50 minutes, fingers crossed, and then we'll do it again. So with that said, let's have a look at Ultra Magnus. As I said, he is a leader class figure, and he's quite the big gun as well. Very nicely articulated. Well, not very nicely articulated, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's have a quick look at the head sculpt. Now that is Magnus down to a T. Very nice. This particular model of Magnus is nice to have an original one, not a repaint of Optimus Prime, which is, I do appreciate very much. This design is a cross of classics and IDW. So the IDW being the chest and the thing, and obviously the little Minimus Ambus who was inside the cockpit there. But a really good solid figure. Very I do like him a lot. He's really good. So we'll just do a quick comparison now. I'm going to bring in Classics Hound, so you can see how he scales with Hound there, just up to his waist. We're going to bring in Combiner Wars Hook as well. Rook I should say. So you can see how he scales, not too bad there as well. And if I just push him further back, we'll bring in Masterpiece Sideswipe. So Sideswipe's just a little bit taller, just under his chest, so he's going to scale well with your Masterpiece, your Classics, Generations 2.0, Reveal the Shield, all that kind of stuff. So that's a good start. I do like it when my figures scale together. And I do have one more comparison I would like to do for you. This is the only figure I could get my hands on at the moment. This is, oh, come here. This is the, sorry about that. This is the Robots in Disguise version of Ultra Magnus. So you can see how they scale together. Obviously the RID is a lot bigger, but obviously he is a combiner, and he's well up to proportion. His arms, his legs, I mean, his legs basically go all the way up, but we'll do him at another time. So you can see how they scale together. Come here, Magnus, out of the way. So, there we go. Right, so let's get his weapons out of the way. You can hold his weapons quite securely, not 100%, they do tend to fall out, but on my figure the hinges are being quite well. So he comes with two weapons. First one being this nifty looking blaster. I would have preferred it if it was modelled after his G1 blaster, but well, beggars can't be choosers. Nice barrel there, so it looks pretty cool. And then he comes obviously with this cannon. Again, not bad, he holds it fairly well. So there's that. And he also comes with his two missiles. And what you can do with these is you can just basically plug them together like so, like that, and then if you want you can take off the missiles like that, and then just plug the missiles into the side, and you can give him a hammer or a rocket hammer, whatever you like. It's a good attempt, it's a good idea, but it doesn't really work in practice. You can see there now there's two grooves. Let's put his hand up like that, and you can see that's why there's a slot there. So that is to open his fingers, and you slide that in, because that's the only way he's actually going to be able to hold the hammer, but like that. It's a good attempt, but it's, no, sorry, I just don't like that. I think that's absolutely horrible. Really bad attempt. I know the thing is now to give him a hammer like Ultra Magnus in Transformers Prime. He uses the Forzosaurus Prime, and the Ultra Magnus animated version also had a hammer, so they thought to probably carry it over to this figure. But if you're going to give a hammer, give it a hammer, you know, not something that's made up. So it's alright, but it's not my cup of tea. There we go. So I'll just take that out there now, and we'll just go over. I'll just take everything apart now. We'll just put the missiles back in there like that. There we go. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over articulation. So we've just seen the head now. The head is on a swivel. It can just go back and forth like that. Shoulders are on soft ratchets. They can go 360 like that. If you move the missile pods up like that, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks out, which is good. Ratchet at the elbow, and you also have a bicep swivel. No wrist articulation, just hinges for his fingers open and close. There is no waist articulation, which I think is a shame, because I think what they could have done is they could have done something in there to rotate it around. In fact, I think they could have put a waist joint in there. So why they haven't, I don't know. And then the hips then are on really, really strong ratchets, and he also bends at the knee, which is good. He has a lower thigh swivel, which is on a mushroom peg, and you straighten out his knee, and his ankles can pivot back and forth because they're just on this joint for transformation. So you can either have the feet like that, or you can have them out like that. A lot of people have them under, because I know a lot of people have had problems with this joint. And yeah, he looks cool. Obviously from the front he looks great. If you just turn him around, you can see he's quite hollow there. Would have nice to have seen something in here to fill him out a little bit, or maybe the wheels fold in to give him a bit more of a sleeker look. But you know, okay, it's a sign of the times. This is where we're going with Hasbro at the moment, so you know, we can't knock him too much. Does look very, very striking, you know, on the shelf. I've had him on the shelf next to Fans Project, Rodimus Prime, and I've had Cup and Blur and Springer, and I've had them all lined up on the shelf, and they look absolutely amazing together. So I'm really, really chuffed this figure. The paintwork is excellent, I have to say. There, really like a dark, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera quite well, but this is a really, really nice dark red, and oh, it just looks absolutely amazing. He does look the flipping bee's knees. And one little feature as well then, if you just pop his head up like that, you can see his little partner, Minimus Ambus. You just fold that down like that, lift the cab up a little bit, open it up, and there we have Minimus Ambus. I'll just get him out for you as well. And before we take a look at Minimus, I just want to show you, whoops, really went there. Just want to show you the inside of the cab where he sits. You can see all that lovely detail. Again, Hasbro, why don't you paint stuff? You should really paint these things, or give us a sticker sheet so we could put stuff in, because it looks absolutely flipping brilliant in there, you know. But it's just molded plastic. You really got to start giving us sticker sheets or painting. That's one little thing I'm not really happy about. Anyway, and here we have little Minimus Ambus. He's mini-con size, a little bit bigger than mini-con size. Obviously there's no peg for him just to power link to anybody, but that's okay because he sits inside Ultra Magnus. Quick zoom in of his head sculpt there, of his little noggin, and there we go. Nice little green funky goatee sporting there, and red eyes, a little bit of green there, and the rest of him is white. He's not really sporting much. Autobot symbol there on his back. And transformation for Minimus Ambus is quite easy. Just grab hold of the backpack, pull it up like so, fold his legs up, squash his arms in, and that's it. He's a little hovercar dude, and he's quite tiny. He's just he is tutty, but he needs to be to fit inside Magnus. And then just same again, unfold the legs out, just push the backpack down, come on, and then happy days, he fits in like that. Put him in a seated position, put him in like so. So he sits down nice and snugly, get his feet on the pedals. Sometimes he goes in easily, sometimes he doesn't. There we go. And then put him in like that. Close him up, fold that up, put the head down, and there we are. So yeah, he's a really nice figure. Bad point is he doesn't have waist articulation, which I think could have been done. The arms could have been worked a lot better. Why do they give him hinge fingers? Obviously from Masterpiece figures it doesn't work. Really he needs some sort of tab to hold it, and these things here, I mean, surely this could have been done a whole lot better. So, you know, to cut them all off so we can actually hold it and actually give him a hammer. Hopefully now, I know there's an upgrade kit for the Leader Megatron version, so he's got better feet, better hands and stuff like that. I really do hope at some point down the line another company, another third-party company will come along and say, right, okay, we're going to give him new arms, we're going to give him a better, not a better head sculpt, just maybe more articulation there, things like that. And I hope Repro Labels is going to come out with a sticker sheet, because yeah, he looks good, but the hammer gimmick doesn't work. It'd be really nice if they could come out with a good solid hammer, because he needs wrist articulation. He needs wrist articulation, definitely. That's something for on a leader class figure like this. You know, you should be covering the basics. He should have waist articulation, he should have wrist articulation, he should have decent weapons, he should be able to hold his weapons, you know. And on my figure it's fine, but a lot of the people have complained that the ratchets on the shoulders are very loose. Mine seem alright. The feet are fully extended out at the moment, so the hinges on his feet, they're holding together quite well, so there's no problems there. And just looking at him, he just looks like a really good solid figure. He looks like he's meant to be, you know, an enforcer of some sort, as in the IDW. Looks like he could take a punch and give a few as well. So he looks, you know, he looks like a he looks like a proper enforcer, proper copper. He's good. And I just have one more look at the head sculpt there now. That is Ultra Magnus to a T, right down to the eyes shaped like sunglasses. Absolutely cracking. He is a really good figure. Very cool. If you can get this figure, yeah, I say pick it up. I paid £58 for this. Well, £58 in total from Kapow Toys. Had him on pre-order since January. When I got him in hand, I was so excited, but then after I played them a bit, I thought, oh, you know, there are certain things that need to be addressed here. So hopefully if a third-party company will come along and say, right, okay, because they're only mushroom pegs, I say take these off, give him new forearms with wrist articulation. Definitely would be a good way to go. I'd buy it straight away. So if the third-party company could do that, sort out his forearms, give him a hammer, wrist articulation, you know, 5mm pegs so he can actually hold his weapons, a new rifle would be fantastic. I don't know about a waist joint. If it was something that I could modify, something I could do, I would like to try. Maybe if I pick up a busted one at some point, I might have a go. But he is an excellent figure. He will look amazing on your shelf. He'll fit in with all your figures, all your collections, no matter who you collect. Absolutely fantastic figure. So there we are. Thank you very much. Please stick around for part 2, where we'll be going through the transformation process. And I will try and upload as many videos as I can before the baby arrives. So, and thank you to all my latest subscribers. So thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr. I'll wrap this up now before it gets to 15 minutes, and I pray to God this uploads right now. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra.